Yes, that's right. We, the three bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right. Lovable Toons. Antics, mayhem, and laugh riots. Mere kings of the Saturday morning trend, and special guest stars on your weekly YouTube. But where are they now? Some have preferred living a good life. Others have fallen on hard times. One such example is the Big Bad Wolf of the Three Little Pigs. His epic ongoing battle to blow down houses and capture 3 swines for his supper has been a fable for modern times. Whatever happened to the saber-toothed predator who has been hospitalized more times than Evel Knievel? Well, let's find out. Whatever happened to the Big Bad Wolf, you ask? Whatever happened to the real ending to the Three Little Pigs, you ask? After desperate attempts of vandalism, at last, the Big Bad Wolf was caught by the authorities.
In the end, I never caught the little swines. Apparently they were looking forward to a very rockin' AC/DC concert on the day before, and was completely unaware of me coming. So I could have strangled their chinny-chin-chins and set up the dinner table, yes.
The Big Bad Wolf was sentenced to 2 years in prison for felony and cruelty to animals, and huffing and puffing and blowing their houses in out of season. I'm gonna make you my punching bag.
I just can't seem to explain it. They made me chase after butterflies instead. It's humiliating me. And the officers wouldn't let me have any ham or bacon, so I can go starve to death.
So, tough guy, what can you tell us about this Big Bad Wolf character, huh? You better start talking, Buster.
Well, we have a very special kind of friendship that only 2 roommates can understand. Now, is it just me, or am I getting some Rocky vibes by looking at these pictures? I've gone from being the Big Bad Wolf, the predator of the Three Little Pigs, to the Big Bad Wolf, predator of the Three Little Pigs, with a super distorted spine. And what's that, you ask? Anger? I feel no anger anymore. The little gremlins didn't get what they deserved, but they could have gotten what they needed.
After many hours in anger management classes, in 1997 the Big Bad Wolf was transferred to a minimum security work farm to serve the remainder of his sentence.
I've changed quite a bit. I've put the anger right behind me, learned new skills, and I'm ready to start a new and different kind of life. A life of love for my new friends, just like they taught me back in the big house. There's a lot more flavor on these ham and bacon alternatives, and they're healthy too. And the best thing about these hogs is that they are very chubby.
Forest creature, ham and bacon alternative addict, or just another casualty of a basic prison system. Another sad tale from the files of the Three Bears.
You know, Johnny, I will admit, you seem to be doing a pretty good job defeating the bosses in these games.
Thank you, Ryan. You know, this does beg an interesting question. What kind of systems would you use to play video games on? You know, cartridges, cards, CDs, floppy disks. How about an audio cassette? Like, don't you find it strange to play video games on an audio cassette tape?
Personally, I'd be surprised if they ever made it to VHS.
I don't blame you, Ryan. I was thinking the same thing also.
Well, Hopefully that will happen in the future. But speaking of which, what kind of boss do you think we should defeat next?
Actually, I think I might need to take a break for a while. There's nothing on TV today. Wait, what's this? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh yeah. So, Johnny boy, if we're gonna get to GameStop, we have to start thinking like actual video games. Care to brainstorm?
I think I know exactly where I'm going with this. So far, so good, Ryan. Now, I think another video game that I did play once was about racing cars. Not sure which one per se, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a collection of other classic games. And on a side note, I wonder who's picking us up.
Well, given that we're standing on the sidewalk across the street, our ride is expected to arrive just about now. Sweet. I think we're gonna make it here.
Hey Ryan, where do you suppose we can find a place for a bite to eat? We cannot make our journey possible on an empty stomach, you know.
Well, you're in luck, Johnny. Seeing as how we have enough money to buy that video game, what do you say we pick up some Dominoes?
Great idea. Alright, so while we fuel up, let's see what other video game references we can think of. Maybe the one about two plumbers going on an epic journey to save a princess from an evil dragon, and the only superpowers that the brothers have would be either flowers or mushrooms.
Eureka!
Ryan, I don't get it. Like, what's Eureka?
Considering that we just ordered a mushroom pizza, it gave me an idea. If we eat the 2 slices, perhaps we'll grow 2 sizes that day as well.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a possibility. Alright, let's give it a try.
Well, at least we tried.
Alright, now that we've got that fueling process out of the way, I suppose another video game I could think of would basically be about rescuing this lady from a giant monkey who's always throwing barrels and always wearing a tank top instead of pants.
Interesting. You know, I'd be surprised if it was actually the stupid monkey.
You know, I was thinking the same thing too, you know?
Hey, there it is, Johnny boy! Okay, now it's very important that we sprint and jump at just the right time before the store opens.
Right, let's get her done!